Yo, what's the word? It's your boy Who's Who 74. Y'all missed me last week. I missed y'all, but we don't backtrack on this channel. Not yet. I'm not big enough to even care about backtracking right now. So we just gonna keep pushing forward. And pick up with this chapter 1140. All right. So we start off with the name of the chapter 1140, Scopper the Bond. We've been waiting on this for a while now. We've been waiting on this for a while. The guy, the mysterious cloaked guy, silhouetted guy we always thought was either going to be Shiki or Scopper Gaban. And I always felt like it was going to more so be Scopper Gaban because it was always too obvious that it could have been Shiki with the design on the cloak he was wearing and all that. So it's Scopper. We knew it. So let's get into the Holy Inari Pilgrimage, volume number 26. Ulti, if anything happens to Pei, I'll hurt you to the depths of hell and beat you to death. So these motherfuckers throwing knife at Ultir. Uh, what's his name? Who's who got some fucked up shit going on up in there right now. He having a blast. I can't wait for Yamato to come shut this shit down. Folks think he finna be the new crime lord of Wano or some shit. Get your ass down somewhere, boy. Okay, so we start off where they left off last chapter, where hire the dude that had Luffy and them in that Lego castle. I forget his name, Haruden, whatever the fuck his name is, something like that. But the Lego castle giant dude, he's in the room with Luffy, Zoro, and who the fuck was it, Nami? And they got the key. But Scappa Gaban jumped up there, grabbed the key, and told Luffy, "If you want it, you got to fight me for it." So Luffy is saying, "How come we have to take the key from you? Just give it." And then the giant Lego guy says, "Sir, what is the meaning of this?" Scopper says, "What's wrong? Can't do it? Oh, how can I forget? Just flame up this blunt. Y'all thought I forget. Y'all thought I didn't have one. Ha, ha, ha. Y'all ain't been here with me long enough. We don't do this without a blunt." Shout out DJ Ghost. Some good shit today. And also last chapter we got confirmation that technically Scopper Gaban is like the Sanji of the crew. He's the master of love, you feel? I mean, he even wear the same type of shirts that Sanji wear most of the time. We always see Sanji a lot with shirts like that. And now that I'm looking at it, his son do look like Colin do kind of look like he do kind of favor Sanji. What a wonderful thing! What a wonderful thing! My homie Sanji, part of the big three. Hit that again. Appreciate y'all. One more again. Damn, where the fuck's my camera? There it go. Alright. We gonna scroll y'all high. I mean, not high, but you feel me? Y'all feeling it yet? You ain't feeling it in your young and you're not feeling it in your lungs yet. You gotta hit it good enough, folks. You supposed to feel it in your lungs. That's when you know you took a good puff, huh? One more time. Damn, you don't know how to do it. You gotta inhale again. Get it in your lungs. Try that. There you go. Now you looking like a smoker on phone. Let's go. So Gabon says, "What's wrong? Can't do it." Luffy jump off the hand like, "Okay, that's it." Nami screaming, "Luffy!" I don't really think Luffy know who this guy is yet. They still calling him your son or something like that. I don't know, but Luffy really tweaking on this man. He don't think he like that like Rayleigh. And Zoro thinking about it. He like, my dad used to be a pirate. He can even hold his own against Elbaf warriors. And Zoro thinking about that shit like this must be folks that that kid was talking about. Luffy stretches his arms for the grab, swing. Gabon weaves that shit like a motherfucker. Luffy looking like wow. Now this is base form Luffy, keep in mind. So Luffy throwing more hands, trying to grab it, but Gabon dodging that shit. Luffy getting angry. He say, "Listen, old man, I just want to get this to Loki so I can get back to the feast." And then Gabon says, "Just take it from me then." Luffy reaches again, says, "I will." Gabon launches up in the air and swings the key down with a smack, and we can see black lightning coming from it. So he got that bitch. He coded it in Conqueror's Hockey because it's turned black. You can see it turning black in this panel. It's turning black from the top down. Then it's fully black here, and you can see him smack Luffy, and then it's the Conqueror lightning coming out of it. The giant Lego guy and Nami they shot. They think Luffy really hurt. Luffy jumps out the rubble. He says that's a nifty straw hat you got there. That's what Kaban tells Luffy. He say it looked better on you than that helmet, I bet. And Luffy says, "Yeah, that's because it's the treasure I'm holding for Shanks. Now give me that key. You're only holding on to it. He didn't give it to you. The cheaps, the cheapskate." That's what Kaban told Luffy. Okay, so Kaban told Luffy, "You're only holding on to it. He didn't give it to you. The cheapskate." Then Luffy says, "No, dummy, that's not what I mean. Don't call Shanks a cheapskate. You have no idea about him." And Kaban laugh and nigga, Luffy, you have no idea about Shanks. Fuck is you talking about? If anybody know the man, it's the man who been around him since he was a baby. Shanks' whole personality is built around every nigga on that crew. If you know anything about kids, kids pick up traits and certain personality tips traits from the people around them. They pick up certain habits and things from the people around them. So there's a lot about Shanks that is most likely from Scopper, not just Roger and Rayleigh. And then Scopper stuffed the key in Luffy's mouth and says, "You like to talk, boy." So he put the key in his mouth and kicked him away with it. And then he pulled out two axes out his ass, cause them motherfuckers literally came out of nowhere. Folks pulled two axes out his ass. And Zoro like, huh, axes? Yaso Takeru. 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 Yasa Takeru. I'm I'm trying, fo. I'm trying. I'm trying. I don't speak Chinese, Japanese. I speak nigganese. You feel me, on bro? You got to go. Pop up finna come up. Bye. You got to go. Pop up finna come up. Bye. I'm sorry for that interruption. Hit blunt. I got a bottle of water somewhere. Woo, look at that magic trick. I just pulled the bottle of water out your motherfucking ear. That's room temperature. I could drink all that in one go, but I'm trying not to. So Luffy sees the axe, Scopper coming to him with the axe. Zoro screams, Luffy, look out. He jumps, and when Scopper slashes, damn, he's sending a lot of multiple slashes with just one swing, technically two swings, so he got two axes and he swung them like that, so it was two swings, but damn, multiple slashes. Shit, he destroyed part of the castle with that shit. Skaban is thinking to himself he got a good crew because he liked how Zoro just jumped to his defense. And now Luffy comes out of nowhere in Gear 5. He say, let's get it, Zoro, on phone no miss time. Luffy got one of the axes in his hand, and Scopper thinks to himself, indeed, all white. And they jumping at Scopper saying, you're gonna get it now. And Scopper says, I yield. He just wanted to see, clearly he just wanted to see Luffy Nika form. And then they stop. Zoro says, stop playing games with us, old man. Gabons laughs. He says, don't get bent out of shape. It's just a joke. Luffy says, you can't pass this off as a joke after you tried to kill us. And Gabon says, are you dead? He said, the key you're after is in your possession. And then Road, that's his name, Road. Road says, ultra rare Luffy. If you didn't know this man is, and then Gabon cuts him off and says, don't get ahead of yourself, Road. If Elbaf is still intact by the time you're leaving this island, come see me again. Damn. He knows some shit finna go down on phone now. Cause he know they part of the Rogers crew. They know everything, bro. He know it's that time. He know it's that time that was coming in the prophecy. He probably seen the mirror or something too. But apparently he knew how Nika form looked because when he seen it, he was only he was like all white. So that means he was only fighting Luffy to test that theory. So he know how Nika look. Like they know some shit that he's not even telling those giants, bro. Luffy says, why would we do that? I never want to see you again. Yeah, you idiot. Thanks for giving us the key, though. Oh, that was Zoro said the first one, and Luffy said, yeah, you idiot. Thanks for giving us the key. Now that the fight is over, we gonna switch the view, because y'all know, I don't know how copyright work. I don't want to get gat. I don't want to get gat. And then, Luffy says, we'll never meet again. And then we see a flashback of Shanks talking to Scopper. He says, wait, Shanks, what makes you think I'm going to trust this guy? Haha, good point. Do as you will with him, Gabon. And then I'm guessing we cutting back to the kids because we see in the little panel of oh no yeah because we see an image of the school, over here shot of this of the little school where the kids be at. Somebody screaming, teacher, 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 look, look, look. And they look up and somebody says, what is it? And kids pointing up at the air, they like bird, bird. So you see birds all the time. It's a weird bird. I'm guessing it's Gunko. And as we see, yes, that is Gunko and Shamrock. We see a panel saying the Sun World, because I guess that's where they're arriving to. That's where the school is located. And it looks like Gunko is saying they even have a school served up to us on a platter. She says, I'll make the call. Shamrock says, go ahead. Gunko puts her hand up and boom, a summoning circle with that dark summoning circle with the 5 point star pops up with the black lightning shooting out of it. And then the bigger shoot shot of black lightning strikes. How is nobody noticing this shit? Strikes the ground, and then amongst the black flames, it's two of them. Strange, cause they only called for one, but we see two of them. Two black lightning strikes shot the ground, and we see two shadowy silhouettes. One says, "All right, fine, fine. I'm willing to go. Just give me a minute." The other one says, "Where are we leaving from? Where's the abyss?" Hmm. So two guys show up out the smoke. One of them looked like a fucking bum, sitting in his chair with his drawers and a cape and a tank top. The other one got on a full uniform, but he got the head of a dragon with horns. Okay, let's read. Let me let y'all see this real quick, cause these guys, I want y'all to see how they look. Y'all see? It's the fucking bum right here. And he says, bum says, I mean, aren't we supposed to get some time to change at least? Oh, so that's why you look like that. His name is Holy Knight Saint Summers from the Shepherd family. That's a new family. Holy Knight Saint Summers. I wonder if he's a holy dragon. A celestial dragon, I mean. He says, can we have an hour? What happens with the other thing? You know, the food situation. We're not letting God starve, are we? We're not letting God starve, are we? Hello? What did he say? Hello? Weird. The signal's not working. And then the other one says, oh, I'm in trouble, big trouble. I'm sorry, it's a lot that I'm trying to take in on this one panel. He says, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in trouble, big trouble. I'm late, very late. I was half asleep. Where am I supposed to go again? And it says, holy, he is Holy Knight Remo Shifu from the Holy Knight. He's a Holy Knight from the Remo Shifu family, and his name is Saint Killingham. So Gunko is looking completely embarrassed. Saint Summer says, "What is it, Gunko? Why are you in my house?" Shh, and he looks and says, "Huh, Shamrock." And then they realize that they're so both Saint Summers and Saint Killingham both realize, hey, we're in Elbath. They shocked. He said, "Who grabs my entire room, sofa included?" I mean, really? Yeah, I feel you, Summers, because I've been calling you all type of fucking bombs. Whoever Saint Killingham is, he's clearly in his hybrid form or something, because he got the white clouds around him. And then, yeah, so Saint Killingham then says, so this is the land of the giants. It's huge. We only need one. Why are there two of you? Shamrock responds. Killingham says, because you're going back, Commander. Shamrock says, I am. Killingham says, orders from above. Summers then says, so that's the deal. Yes, the situation in the Holy Lands are rather dire. It's going wrong. Ever since the reverie, your presence will be a benefit, Shamrock. And then Saint Summers continue on to say, pop up, bye, pop up, bye. Saint Summers then continue on to say, so what's the situation and the mission? What are you doing in this unaffiliated? What are you doing in this unaffiliated country? Paying a visit to Harold's grave? Got it. He said, "You want some kid? You want us to kidnap some kids and take them to the Holy Land? They're too big to stuff into a sack, though." Okay, got it. Whatever, however the fuck that sequence went. And then Killingham says, "But those without the mark cannot travel through the abyss pentagrams." What he says that means we'll have to sell them back. Gunko says, "Why you, with your powers?" And then Shamrock says, "You can make it into a game." To be continued. Okay, so that was a decent chapter. Not too much going on. Um, it wasn't bad, you feel me? I enjoyed the stuff with Scopper, and it got me thinking, it got me wondering, it got me going. I'm actually hyped to see what's gonna happen next. So, I'm not gonna say too much bad about the chapter. I'm an action head, folks, so you feel me? If I can have it my way, it'll be action throughout the whole thing, but we know we're not gonna get those realistically. I give this chapter about a 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. Things getting real interesting with these holy knights. We seeing more of them, their personality and their powers. And I'm assuming that this nigga Killingham has a devil fruit, cause when they said something about selling them back, Gunko responded like, with your powers. Oh no, that was Shamrock. He said with your powers you can make it into a game. Okay, so yeah, it hasn't been confirmed that any of these motherfuckers got a devil fruit yet. Did it say Gunko had a devil fruit? I would have to go back and check. But clearly Killingham has the powers of a dragon. No, I believe all of them got devil fruit powers. Gunko, Shamrock, and folks as the Gora say, they the ones that don't get the devil fruits. But I'm curious to see what the fuck this abyss is. I want to see some theories about that. I'm not that good at the theory game myself. I like to watch other people's theories, but what the fuck is this abyss? What is it tied to? Is it tied to the place on the mural where they were going down and under the ground and getting the little sparks from the flame from the eternal flame? It's like what's where the serpent came from, or the AKA the red line. The red line was the red line summoned from the abyss. I don't like what's going on. What is the abyss? How important is it? We're gonna find out next chapter. I see nothing saying that there's a break. So we back on the road, baby. We back on the road. The anime coming back out soon. We're gonna start reviewing the whole episodes of that. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. And this Who's Who 74. Thanks for tuning in with me again, smoking a blunt. Hit that one more time.